we on a different vibration. Hold on.
You're not really going to listen. You're too chicken shit to listen. You're too chicken shit to listen. All you do is talk over it like this. Wait a minute. Bullshit.
Let me ask you this. You think I just woke up this morning and decided to come out here?
No, but I think
all right. Well, thank you.
Listen.
Well, thank you. It took years of listening for me to be able to come out here. I didn't just wake up and say,
I think it took
I'm going to go teach on the streets today.
Being like, wait a minute, this guy's actually talking sense.
I didn't just wake up and say,
shit to listen to it.
I think I'm going to go teach.
See, you're talking over it now. You're talking over it now.
No, we had to listen.
And when I'm saying this, you guys are going to sit here and scream like this 5 seconds from now. The devil, the devil, the devil.
You the devil.
The devil, you the devil.
Right.
Exactly. Chicken shit, chicken shit, chicken shit, chicken shit, chicken shit, chicken shit.
Hey, that's why the scripture says never trust thy enemy.
The scripture says bullshit.
It says never trust thy enemy. You know, though he humble himself. Though he humble himself and go crouching, take heed of him. You know, at least he turned into his damn devil. You know, like I mean, his whole posture, even though you know, he tried to bear with it for a while. You know, but he got cut on that Baptist, being Baptist, you know? He got cut. And the thing about it is, the scriptures cut him because we didn't say that he was Baptist or not.
Right.
But when we condemned all the rest of these other religions, that's when he got cut. You know? All of those, what are they called? These straw man religions, you know? Just like these straw man prophets. But yeah, go ahead, brother.
Oh, yeah, Ecclesiasticus. Or the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10.
That's right.
Never trust thine enemy.
Hold on. Sometimes trust your enemies, all right?
Never trust thine enemy.
Well, every now and then you gotta trust the enemy, all right?
Never trust thine enemy.
If you're not an Israelite, okay, and you're not speaking according to this word, it's because there's no light in you. And we're not gonna trust you, bro. We're not gonna trust you. Go ahead.
All right, brother. All right, again.
And Salaki, even if you are Israelite and you speak according to this word, scripture says try the spirits by the spirits, man. You know? So yeah, it's not just about you being an Israelite. That's why this truth is so beautiful, man. Because wisdom is going to find you out. Okay? If it's any bullshit in you, wisdom is going to try you and find you out. Just like it did Esau over here, man. Hey, and one more thing before the brother reads. You know, hey, Apostle Tahar declared this as a year of prophecy. You know, and I jokingly said, you know, to the brother here, you know, but this is the season of hurt. This is the season of hurt, man. You walk up here to the prophets of the Lord, anywhere across the globe, you're going to get hurt by these scriptures, man. Okay?
Yeah, that's right, brother. Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10.
That's right.
Never trust thine enemy.
That's right.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Woo! Though he humbled himself and go crouching.
Right, yeah. I mean, he stood out here for 5-10 minutes, you know, act like he wanted to listen. See, because that's what Esau does.
He even crouched down.
Yeah. Right. He looked at the sign, got on one knee, he got on bending knee and shit, you know what I'm saying? He went and bossed him in on us and shit. But at the same time, too, we were taking heed of him, man. Because through the Spirit, hey, just like any other damn Edomite that comes up here, the truth is going to find you out, man. You know, that's why it doesn't matter, you know, whether or not we believe that you're an Edomite or you're an Israelite or not. The truth is going to find you out, man. Scripture says the word of Yahweh Shemiah Washai is quick and powerful. I got it. Yeah. It's quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, and is a discerner of the intents and of the heart and of the mind, the thoughts of the mind, of the heart, of the mind, Salakia, of the heart. Yeah. Same thing.
You said it right.
You know? So yeah, when this word comes out, man, it's either gonna stir up in you spiritually rejoicing, okay? And as a scripture I read, you're gonna be more attentive to hear than to speak, okay? Or you're gonna be like Esau. Oh, well, you guys I can't have a dialogue with you.
Yeah.
Esau want to go back and forth, because that's his charm.
Right.
Esau's charm is being able to subvert.
That's his platform.
Right. He got that polite spirit, that polite demon on him. He wanted to debate and shit. So yeah, brother.
Yeah, hey, but like we always say, is it a dialogue in the universities? You go into these lectures, is it a dialogue? You even go to the public school, public food system.
Right.
Is it a dialogue in class?
Right.
But then you expect to be a dialogue when you come out here.
Right.
Y'all don't know enough to dialogue with us, man. So it will behoove you people to shut up and listen.
Right, but it's that pride.
Pride.
That pride is swelling in Esau. And all of these heathens, really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because they don't look at us as being the men of the Lord.
That's right.
They look at us as just being regular ass niggas.
Yep.
Oh, well, guess what?
They're used to.
Right. Oh, well, look, hey, if he's a nigger, I'm smarter than him.
I get him.
Yeah, right. Look, I'll break him. You know what I mean? And then I just said before we started, the difference between us and niggas out here in this world is we cannot be negotiated with, bro.
Yeah.
We can't be negotiated with.
Don't compromise.
That's
It is what it is, That's why, I hit him with Apostle DeHart, man. He said, trip a Christian up real fast, Asylum is America in the Bible. And he dropped the ball.
right.
He went on about the history of
British.
History of Britain and shit. Yeah, that's Daniel the 7th chapter.
Yep.
With the little horn that uprooted the 3 horns. The 3 horns that the little stout, stubby horn uprooted was France, Britain, and
Spain?
Spain.
Spain, yeah, okay.
That's it. So all that was recorded, man.
Hey, what's up, bro? All right.
All right.
Good seeing you, bro.
So yeah, let me see what
I'm gonna finish this. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. For they consider not that they do evil. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before Yahweh. For Yahweh is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore, let thy words be few. So yeah. We clearly understood what this damn demon was about, man. That's what experience gives us. The experience of Yahushua gives us wisdom to know how to deal with these damn devils. Don't he humble himself and go crouching? Take good heed of him. Oh, was there more on that one, brother?
Yeah, I had some more on that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, hey.
Yeah, it's a precept.
Hey, Christianity is hurt. 2/3 is hurt. And before long, real soon, America's gonna be hurt, man. With an incurable wound. Scripture says we would have healed Babylon, but you can't heal this sucker, bro. You cannot heal America. It's corrupt. And Scripture says, as iron rusted, so shall his wickedness. Hey, who can bring back a piece of iron to its luster once it's been rusted?
Yeah. No.
You can't. Nope. That toxicity, that corruption, that erosion has already taken place. Okay?
That metal is gone. Right.
God.
Right. All right. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 11.
Yep.
Though he humbled himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away.
Right, yeah, so, hey, Edomites, for the most part, man, they got about 10 minutes, tops. You know, they try to understand the discussion. You know, they try to say, okay, well, which way can I wiggle my way into this?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and then after a while, they realize, as the brother has said, hey, through the Spirit, man, we're not gonna compromise. The truth is what the truth is. So yeah, hey, we wiped away that looking glass on Esau as soon as he walked up. You know, but we go through the proper procedures. We try the Spirit. We see exactly what your mind and your thoughts are on. And then before you know it, guess what? Here's the devil, live and in color, you know, or no color, you know, because they you know, red. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I got this one for you right here, bro. Verse 12. Set him not by thee.
Right.
Lest when he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand.
Right, yeah. I mean, because when he walked up, man, you know what I mean? Hey, I was telling the brother here earlier, man, like people carry energy and vibrations and of course, spirit, right? But the way Esau walked up, clearly, you know, he was smoking and had some drinks, but he was walking up here like he was just, you know, take over the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yep.
And so I'm like, hey, hold on, bro. Chill out. This ain't your program. You know?
He kept trying to come over here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Con.
Trying to get up in the camp.
Hey, that's why the scripture said, hey, look, hey, don't even let him sit by you.
Right.
You know, look, you're supposed to observe your enemy, man. You put that scopeo on his ass, man. You know, from a mile away. Is there more?
It's a bit more.
Okay.
It says, neither let him sit at thy right hand.
Right.
Lest he seek to take thy seat.
Woo! That's exactly what he tried to do. He tried to come up here. He tried to subvert the gospel. You know, he tried a couple maneuvers. Like, okay, well, let me befriend him. Like, oh, that ain't gonna work. All right, well, let me just listen. Let me get on one knee. That ain't gonna work either. All right, well, let me take the victim role. You know, because that's what Esau do. What was it? Not James. What were those cats out there in Atlanta a couple weeks back?
Jesus.
Yeah. Jesus is the word, and all the rest of these cats. You know, you come up to the house of the Lord, you know, thinking that you're gonna outwit the gospel, and then when brothers start, you know, going in on you about the truth, you start playing the victim. You know? So yeah, hey, but hey, that's why scripture says take good heed of him, man. Because hey, what's that last part? What's that last part say?
It says, neither let him sit at thy right hand.
Right.
Lest he seek to take thy seat.
Least he seek to take thy seat. Going back to Matthew the 12th chapter. You know? He gonna try to bind you up, bro.
Bind him down, I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, hey, that's the spirit. You know? Because everything we've been talking about is how Esau's system is falling, man. You know? He knows that his power structure is weakening. Okay? But you can best believe he's gonna try to take out as many Jakes as he can as he's going out, you know? And he's doing that through idols, through spoiling, through philosophies, by humbling himself, by what was that last part again? Read that, Baba Kushan.
Yeah, what I just read?
Come on.
It says, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
Right, yeah. I mean, because he gonna try to befriend you, you know? He might, you know, give you a couple dollars, you know? He might say, hey, man, look, you know, I really appreciate what you guys are doing, you know? But then it's always gonna be a pivotal point. It's always gonna be something that the Spirit's gonna find out about these Edomites, you know? It's gonna sneak up into that spirit. It's gonna find it out, and then it's gonna expose their ass. You know? And it really, that's what the Spirit of the Lord is doing. That's what prophecy is. Prophecy is exposing Esau for who he really is. A goddamn devil. You know, even when we had talked about who was the wicked, Esau told us.
Shit, yeah.
He was like, well, shit, white people are. I know it. He was like, I know it. Then we talked about Baphomet, you know. Oh, how do you know Baphomet? Like, oh, well, yeah, that's this son. How do you know that? Scripture says the wicked are estranged from the womb. Okay? From the womb, bro. Just as Jeremiah talked about how before I ordained thee, how's it go?
Yeah, I knew thee.
I knew thee.
Be a prophet.
Right, a prophet. So the Lord had already set up in the spirit world, going back to Romans the 9th chapter, you know, going back to Jacob and Esau, you know, before they did any good or evil,
right.
Okay, the Lord set up righteousness in the men of the Lord. Likewise, Esau, these other heathen nations, they set up wickedness. So when the scripture says the wicked are estranged from the womb, he knew how to do Baphomet from Jump Street.
Yeah.
He got, hey, most of these kids, they come out the womb knowing how to, you know, do all wickedness, man. Just like with the prophets of the Lord. Lord willing, we are those men. Oh, shit.
There you go.
Go ahead. Told you.
Yeah.
Strange from the womb. Go ahead.
I ain't got shit to say.
Yeah.
And thou at the last remember my words.
Right.
And be pricked therewith.
Right, be pricked with it. You know what I mean? As a reminder. You know? Because when you're pricked with something, or just like as when you touch a pot, right? That pot is hot. It sends a memory to your brain to where everything in which you do from that point forward, you understand that this is the devil. He's not gonna change. Every situation he's in, whether it be out here in public, you know, in front of all people, or whether you at work, you know, of course, we use wisdom, you know, at our jobs and all the rest of that stuff, you know.
Right.
But the point being here is this: remember those things, man. At least you be pricked with it, you know.
Because that's all you know, and that's all you've got. Because you got nothing to say at all. Because the Lord said you are the devil.
Hold on, I got a question for you. Come on, hey, you
Go
said,
ahead and ask your question.
hold on, you said you wanted to get into dialogue. Okay, now initially when you came up here, you said you heard us yelling from across the street.
Hollering and screaming
right.
like a bunch of yentas.
Now who's hollering and screaming right now?
You and you.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
And him.
Isaiah chapter 26 verse 10.
That's right.
Let
What does
favor be
Isaiah
shown
got
to
to
the
do with
wicked,
it?
Right?
yet will he not learn righteousness.
He's not going to learn righteousness, man. It's not in him to learn righteousness.
That's right.
Okay? This word was only given to the nation of Israel, specifically the elect. Go ahead.
In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly,
Right.
and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Listen, hey, the scripture says, man, what's that in? Psalms 50th chapter, man. Listen, they're not going to learn righteousness, man. It's not a part of them to learn righteousness. Like he got his little Snapchat on, bro. He good now. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, yeah, look, I really told him.
Yeah.
You know? And that's it. We're not going to see nothing else from him, man. He's going to get drunk for the rest of the night, you know? Because he's not going to learn righteousness. It's not in him, you know? Scripture, Wisdom of Solomon, the 1st chapter, says wisdom will not enter into a malicious soul, okay? So, likewise with these scriptures, man. That's the beauty, man. The Lord has a fail-safe on everything he does, man. You know? You cannot subvert prophecy at all. You know? Hey, that's why the brother has said, man, it's only by the power, strength, and grace of Yahweh Shemiel Shah. We up here, man, doing this work of the Lord.
Man.
You know? Like the brother said, we just didn't say, you know what? It's raining. Hey, let's just go grab some signs and a Bible and a couple tripods and go live on YouTube.
We're gonna go out, yeah.
Fuck it. It ain't nothing else better to do.
Right.
No, man. That's that faith of the Lord, man, that the elect were given, you know? Or as the word prophet means, man, to be sent forth, or no, that's an apostle. Apostle means to be sent forth. Prophet means to say before. You know?
Right.
So yeah, in both manners of the word, okay, apostles were sent forth to do what? To prophesy. What were they prophesying? The end of Babylon. The end of wickedness, man. You know?
That's right, brother.
Is there more on that?
That was it on that, brother.
Okay. That Isaiah 24. Maybe either you can start at the top or maybe around like verse 5. Where it talks about, okay, yeah, because you know we had started talking about how, you know, the